What is going on YouTube? It is your boy The Rum, and today we back at it again with another banging video, you hear me? In today's video, we're going to talk about Minoxidil with bad genetics. As you know, not everybody that get on the Minoxidil has really good genetics. And when I mean good genetics, it doesn't mean, we talking about babies don't just growing a beard. There's some genetics that's very good as far as responding with the human being on growing a beard, and there's some genetics that are very poor as far as responding with the growth of the beard. So we're talking about the ones that are very poor in responding with growing a beard. Before we get to the video, man, you guys know what to do, man. Make sure y'all like this video, share, subscribe to the channel. Make sure you guys are commenting down the fire emoji down the video below to let me know that you guys are actually finding the video fire. And if you guys can actually drop down your country so that way I know exactly where my viewers are watching this video from, I will highly appreciate that. So we know that most people that on the Minoxidil journey, they have really good results. You know, those are the people that tend to have really good genetics, or people that really that respond very well to the Minoxidil. And regardless of who it is, most, maybe 90%, I don't know if I'm being too, but over 90% of those people actually only talk about the positive things of the Minoxidil because all they had was positive results. So I understand why they would speak only on the positive things on the Minoxidil. So they're only truthful, only stand based on the results that they've had or based on the experience that they went through. So if you have really good genetics as far as using the Minoxidil and growing a beard pretty fast, all you're gonna talk about is the good things that are happening. The bad things are they're gonna cross your mind. They're gonna pass through, because if you're not accounting bad things, then it's kind of hard to talk about something that you have not experienced. So this video right here is gonna be for the people that are actually in both lanes, people that have experienced good results and people that are not experiencing good results at all due to their genetics. So I'm gonna break it down, some pros and cons on the truth of this Minoxidil journey. So first, we're going to start with the pros of on this Minoxidil journey. What's the truth like about this Minoxidil? What's so good about it? Why do people really hop on this Minoxidil journey? Number one, we already know that Minoxidil is way cheaper, all right, than hair or beard implant. We know Minoxidil is 1,000 times cheaper than the regular hair implant, which will require you to go through procedures. Okay, so the number one pros about this Minoxidil for people with bad genetics is that there is hope in growing a beard. Though you have bad genetics, there is hope. It might work, it might not work, but you gotta have hope. You gotta hope that if you use it, it's gonna grow at some point of time. I know it's some cliche, well, you gotta have, but there is hope. You gotta have that hope, bro. If you ain't got that hope, boy, if you ain't got that hope, I don't know what to tell you, man. You gotta have that hope. All right, number two pros for the people that have bad genetics, all right, is that there is a possible chance of growing a beard. The reason why there is a possible chance of growing a beard because Minoxidil itself is already a product that does promote hair growth, not just beard growth, but hair growth. But since we're on the topic of beard, of course we're talking about the beard. So you gotta have hope, all right, when you hop on this. That's a good thing, because everybody on here got hope. I feel good. But you gotta understand that everybody on here also have a possible chance of growing a beard, like a high possible chance of growing a beard. The beard size, varies from people to people. Oh my God! Wow!
A few moments later.
Now, the good thing about people with really bad genetics on Minoxidil is that they will still get results, but it's mainly results of like slow gainers or average gainers, depending on how long they're gonna get on the Minoxidil for, which is a good thing. It means that though you have bad genetics, you can still find some, you can still get some gains, okay? I'm not saying the gains is gonna be perfect or you're gonna have the James Harden, which is kind of hard to really achieve. It's kind of hard to get that full looking beard whenever you have bad genetics when it comes to growing a beard. Most people barely see any gains. They will see like some patches here and there, and because they've never had like any type of beard hair before, they would just keep what they have. They would shape it up. Some would fill it with some fillers, but I would not recommend that because you might damage your beard, especially when it's a chemical. And the last pros I would say for people with bad genetics is that though there's a chance and though you can still grow a beard, the good thing about it is like it's there's a slight guarantee that you will get good coverage, but it would typically take you maybe twice to 3 times the time that it normally take average gainer.
2,000 years later.
So if the average gainer taking about 1.5 to 2 years, it might take you 3 years, 4 years and a half to get close to their gain. So I know, it's a long time, but whenever you got a goal to accomplish, that this is not just about a beard, but in life, whenever you have a goal to accomplish, you don't really look at the obstacles. You don't really look at the amount of time. You stay laser focused on the goal, and you just keep going until it's time for you to accomplish. I got on this thing for 2 years. Like, when I was on there, I was not counting the amount of days, the number of days that I was using. I was just going. It became like a lifestyle. And then when 2 years came, I was like, God dang, good God, 2 years is already here. And that's how fast it was. So, I know it's going to be a long ride, but if you're willing to do it, go ahead and do it. If you're willing to stay on this for 3 years, 4 years, go ahead and do it. What I recommended. Oh, hell no. I'm not going to put my recommendation on this. This is up to you guys and how it's going to respond to your body and your health. So those are the pros for bad genetics, okay? I know it was some good pros, but let's get to the cons now. The things that people with good results will not tell you guys. Some of the cons in general is that when you have bad genetics, this thing would take an extreme amount of time. It would take a very long time. Up to maybe 4 or 5 years of you using minoxidil just to get decent coverage. We're not talking about a full looking beard James Harden. No, we're talking about decent coverage. It will take you a long time. And if you're not up for the ride, you might as well just quit. You might as well just quit if you're not up for the ride. But if you're up for the ride, you up for the challenge, the 3 years, 4 years, 5 year challenge, go ahead and do that. There's people that have done it on this journey before. I don't think a lot of people have been able to do it just because, it gets tiring just applying minoxidil. But if you're one of those people that's very dedicated to growing a beard, go ahead and do your thing, man. You know what I mean? But that's, like I say, it's a con because it takes too long. All right, we got things to do in life, man. Minoxidil is not the most important thing to do in life.
Stop the cap.
The second cons on this minoxidil is that the longer you take it, the more you put yourself at risk of having any skin condition or any health issues. Minoxidil is not a product that you have to apply for like the rest of your life because due to so many chemicals in this minoxidil thing with alcohol and many more chemicals, it will damage your skin. Look, I'm not just saying it I'm not saying it for show, man. You guys have seen my journey where my skin went from being, started out pretty good and then it went completely trash. And now I'm, recovering, which is good. But it would damage your skin badly if you're one of those people that's reacting fast to the minoxidil and your skin can, or sometimes your skin can't even handle it. You know what I mean? If from the get-go your skin is not able to handle it, on the long run, it will damage your skin bad. And if from the start you're having like all these side effects, on the long run, it will get you even worse. So that's the cons, the bad part about this minoxidil. If you're thinking about getting on a minoxidil journey, just be prepared to go through these bad phases. And if you're one of those people, like I said, you're one of those lucky people that it just does not affect you, then you're in luck, you're in good hands. Even if you have bad genetics or what, you can go for a longer period of time, it will not affect you. But for the majority of the people on this that go for like a very long period of time, it affects them somehow. It might not be severe side effects, but it's always gonna be some side effects that's annoying, all right? That's gonna take like a long time to go away or until you stop using the minoxidil. So just keep that in mind before you even think about hopping on this minoxidil journey. The more you stay on the minoxidil, the more you develop unwanted side effects. Now, I know I've developed ED. Hey, man, I know a lot of y'all, like, you're the wrong, why you be talking about it? I have nothing to be ashamed of, y'all. So the longer you stay on it, the longer you're going to develop like some unwanted side effects. You're going to see some things that you normally have never seen in your body before. Some hair are going to be growing in different parts of your body. I've seen people hair grow under their eyes. People hair grow, I don't know, man, weird places. And you're like, what the heck is this? Like I've had some like many hair now growing on my fingers, and I was like, I know you have like some hair that can grow there, but it started growing a little bit too fast and long, and I was like, yo, that's not attractive. You know what I mean? When you're male, you know what I mean? It's not a good look. So just be prepared, you know, to receive those unwanted side effects when you get on the minoxidil. All right, so those, you know, those are the cons, and just keep in mind that the longer you keep applying this minoxidil, you know, the longer you're literally putting yourself at risk, because your skin is absorbing that product every day. You got to remember that you're putting this thing twice a day and you're not skipping a day. So every day your skin is being fed a chemical, you know what I mean? It's going in your blood, you know what I mean? It's just going all over your body, in your body. So that's why a lot of people recommend using this for a short period of time, you know, a year, 2 years, maybe 3 years at maximum, because you're applying this every day, 365 days a year. And that's pretty long, man. Like that's just 1 year. Then think about 2. The longer you stay on this, the worse your health is gonna be. That's why it's very important, man, to not just look at the hype. Don't listen to everybody that's able to grow a beard on the minoxidil. Before you grow a beard on the minoxidil, I will recommend you, if you know you have bad genetics, or if you know you have health issues and a lot of concern when it comes to your body, I will recommend you seeking a doctor first. I go talk to a doctor first, or anyone that you talk to that cares for your health. Let them, you know, maybe take a look at the product, look at the ingredients in the product, and see if it's gonna be good for you or bad for you. If it's gonna be bad for you, just listen to them and, you know, go on about your day. It's not of a big deal to not, you know, have a beard if you're not meant to have a beard. All right. But if you're one of those people that want to go against the grain, do as you please, all right? Because I don't want my answer to be the reason why you don't have a beard, all right? If you really want it, then go against the grain. That's up to you. Would I recommend minoxidil to people? I would highly recommend this to people that's looking forward to grow a beard and want to save money instead of hair implant. But then again, I would say that try this at your own risk, all right? Try it at your own risk. If you feel something weird, you know, that you don't like, you can stop it at any time. You're going to be fine. You're going to recover as fast as possible. Again, y'all, appreciate y'all for watching this video, man. Make sure y'all showing y'all boys some love, you feel me? If you guys have not purchased the beard oils that I have on the website, the beard balms, the beard shampoo, the beard butters, all that good stuff, man, make sure you guys go ahead and cop it. I will have a discount pretty soon, man. I'm thinking of throwing a discount for y'all, maybe with some free shipping. If you're in the United States of America, USA, I would throw it free shipping for you. Again, appreciate y'all. Love y'all, man. Y'all have a good one. You feel me? I'm out. Woo.